So I'm pretty sure I just failed my thrifting challenge, but they're easily $400. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Crumb. Hopefully it's a cozy, fun one. Hi, good morning. Welcome to another vlog. I have the car today because Mike is kind of taking a sick day, work from home day. The whole household is sick. I still have my cough from Christmas, but it seems like I'm not extra sick. Like, I don't feel like I'm getting a new cold. Oh, excuse me. Poppy's at school today, but Silas is home again. They both missed 2 days this week. Exams are coming up. It's been a week, but I'm getting out of the house. I'm gonna go. I have about $10 left in my thrifting budget for the month, so I am going to. It's burning a hole in my pocket, so I'm just gonna go and see if I can spend it. And I also want to go to our local little, I don't know what you call it. It used to be a Stedman's, but now it's like a family owned. It's called Gleekoff. So they have sewing supplies and stuff. So I'm actually hoping to, I think I need a spool of thread and maybe a few little things. Like I'm hoping to get little clips instead of pins. I don't know. Is my dog barking at me? So anyway, I need to get a few little things and hopefully stop at the post office. Hopefully my AdSense pin is there. We'll see. I'm gonna do some sewing and some baking over the next few days, and hopefully this will go up early next week for you guys. So hopefully it's a cozy, fun one. But I'm excited to get back into sewing, actually. I'm excited to pull it all out again and see if I can remember how to sew. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I just failed my thrifting challenge, but I found something so good I couldn't leave it there. It was $25, but it's worth like $400 plus tax and shipping. I just looked it up. So I'm going into the next thrift store, even though I don't really have a budget, but I'm going to see if I can find the things that I was looking for. Like, they sometimes have crafty supplies, so I'm thinking I'm going to see what I can find. If I can find the stuff that I need here for probably a lot cheaper. But if not, I still want to sew, so that I'm going to allow myself to buy that. But anyway, I'll show you when I get home. But I'm so excited about it. Maybe it's not that exciting, but I'm really excited about it. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to show you what I found. Okay, so my first find was these. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Crumb. So inside, they're wool, but they also have this sort of extra cushy. They're handmade, brand new. They still have the tag on them. So they were $3. Hand knit, traditional 100% Canadian wool. So they are super cozy. And I just love I love that little like heart design, the arrow. So I got those. Felt like that was a good find. Then I also found a little wool yellow turtleneck, which it's kind of thin. It's like a nice lighter one, but it's also wool. It's Wool Lovers is the brand. Let's see if it has, yes, pure new wool. So it's 100% wool. There. So I think this was like $6. It's got some pilling on it, but I mean, that happens, right? So I I have like a little shaver, so I'll use that. And the thing that took me over my budget, and I think what I'll do is I'll just take it off next. I'll tally it all up and then take it off of next month's budget, because I could not leave this coat there. It was like, this is the coat that I've wanted, that made me get my other coat, like the knockoff kind of version of it. So my other coat is lovely. It goes down to about my calf. But this is a Land's End. It's a large. It says 14 to 16, which actually is quite good for, like, I'm probably about a size 12, but it's like good for adding layers and like having heavy things. I'd rather a coat be a little too big, especially for walking. So it goes like all the way to the ground. It is incredible. And I looked it up quickly as I got in the car, because I know I've looked at these coats before and they're easily $400. I'm so excited. This is going to be like a perfect walking coat. I love my other coat, but I always kind of worry that it's going to get like scuffed up or like ruined. So I kind of like keeping it for like running out and errands and stuff. And this for like walking at night. So happy. I'm so excited about this. It put me over the budget, but it's fine. It's fine. I know that's not how budgets work, but we'll just take it off of next month's Smitty. We'll take it off of next month's budget. So after that, I didn't get anything at the second store. They've actually cleared out their fabric and crafting sort of supplies. So I didn't end up getting anything there. And I kind of felt guilty for going over, so I didn't really buy anything. So I'm gonna go through my sewing stuff and see what I actually can find, what I have and what I really need, and pick out the fabric so that I can pick the thread specifically to what I need. That's a smarter idea. So I'm gonna go through my sewing stuff now and try to gather some supplies and make a decision on what I'm gonna make and what fabric I'm gonna use and all of that. So I'm thinking of making a book sleeve, or because I'm gonna get the Kobo, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a Cobra Libra. So look up the dimensions of that and make a little sleeve for it, for carrying it in like my purse and stuff. So that's the plan. And it was kind of nice to not be tempted by the magazines and the books even at the thrift store, because I know now that I'm going to have this e-reader that can hold everything, and then I have the Libby app, which I can get so many magazines on. So that's incredible, because books and magazines are so expensive. So I'm super pumped about that. I'm going to get some lunch, and then I'm going to start going through my sewing supplies. So this is the coat. I love how long it is. And it's got zippers up to maybe like your calf. So good.
Think about me one more time before you go. Someday you'll know. Someday you'll know. You already know what I'm going to say. I've been feeling this way for far too long. And now you're gone. Took me away from all of my fears. Kept me away from all of my face that wasn't even close to mine. I know I shouldn't be in love, but it's so hard to move on. You haven't changed, you stayed the same. But if you did, I'd still love you anyway. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. Had this conversation more than 10 times. After 9, I still wish you were mine. Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. I'd do anything you want me to. 'Cause I love you.
Hi friends, I'm back. I mean, I guess you probably didn't notice that I was gone, but it's been a couple days since you last saw me. Our whole household has been sick again for like the last week. I mean, I was just getting over the cough that I've had since Christmas, and then Poppy came home with a cold last weekend. She kind of started coming down with it, then the whole house was sick all week, Mike and I included, and it's just been, it feels like we have been sick since September, since the kids started going to school, which is funny because I expected this last year when Poppy went to school, going from homeschool to school, but she was sick for like one day all year. So anyway, I am back. I'm gonna show you the overall patch that I did. So the method I did was called, the cats have been sleeping on it, it's called Crumb quilting, I believe, or confetti quilting. I think it's Crumb. So it, like, basically you're using up all your scraps. So I was going for a very imperfect sort of vibe. And I love it. I think it's so cute. So the edges are still raw and they'll probably fray over time. I was going for a very imperfect sort of thing. But yeah, these are thrifted overalls that I got. And someone painted on them. And there's a feather that someone painted. And originally there was like a swan head. And it was just very odd. And then I tried painting over it and I absolutely immediately hated what I was painting. So I stopped. And this was my goal, to put like a little patch or something over it like this. So I finally did it. The only thing is, I had like 3 inches left and my needle broke. I hit one of the grommets. I didn't quite give myself enough space. I cut off too much excess and I hit one of the grommets and broke my needle. So there's like this tiny little pocket. That's how much I had left. So I need to go buy another set of like needles, like a replacement needle, but I'm really happy with how they turned out. But then I haven't tried these on in a while, so hopefully they don't fit. But I really enjoyed making that. And actually I'd like to make a more structured sort of design next time. Like I've seen like stars, and I think they're fairly basic, but I really enjoy quilting. I don't know where they are actually, but when the kids were really small, so I think it was maybe for Silas's first Christmas, so quite a while ago, I made them each a little baby quilt. So for like traveling and stuff, just to put on the grass or like going out to people's houses, it was just like this, not even crib size, it was just a square. I think it was probably about maybe 3 feet by 3 feet. Something like that. So I made those quilts, and I really like quilting. So I think I might do some more projects with that. I think I need to get like a walking foot for like freehand sort of quilting. But anyway, I reignited my passion for sewing, I think. So I'm feeling slightly better, still not 100%, but I put makeup on today, so Poppy is doing her exam today. We really thought it was going to be a snow day. It's the first day, well, not the first day of exams, but we really thought it was going to be a snow day. We weren't banking on it, so she studied and stuff, but yeah. So I think I'm going to bake some cinnamon rolls with you guys, and then we're going to sit down and watch Kiki's Delivery Service. While we've been sick, we have been on a Studio Ghibli bit of a marathon. They're such sweet movies, so we've been watching those, and so I think we're gonna watch Kiki's Delivery Service this afternoon and maybe read. And I think I broke out of my slump. I have read 2 books now, and I've started a 3rd book, Remarkably Bright Creatures. Mike just read it and said I would like it, so this is what I'm reading now. The other one I read to get me out of a slump, I find like thrillers often will keep me turning the pages and keep me involved. So I read The Woman in Cabin 10. It was okay. I finished it though. So I finished it. And then I read How to Be a Good Creature. Incredible. I read it in like yesterday afternoon. Like, it was a very quick, easy read, but like I had tears just streaming down my face. I love animal stories. And then there's an octopus story in that one, so it kind of goes well into this one, because that one was it was a very moving story. So that's what I'm doing. So I think we shall go and bake now, and hopefully I will finally get this episode up, or this video up. I was hoping to have it done over the weekend, but we're a little bit behind. It's fine. We'll get her up this week someday. I'm thinking probably Tuesday, either tonight or Tuesday. We'll see. But yeah, let's go bake some cinnamon rolls and have a cozy afternoon.